most of y'all probably know Donna Kennedy. So this kind of crazy journey started about 2018. We had moved back to Texas, and I had gone from full-on music, everything, 24/7 in St. Louis, to no music job yet, not playing in church, not teaching any lessons, anything. And so it became like I would wake up, and there were chords in my head, or lyrics. And I kind of one day asked Becca, I was like, where's this all coming from? And she says, Mom, your music has no place to go right now. And so I started keeping a notebook by the bed, because I would literally wake up with either lyrics, or I would run to the piano and we'd have chords. And so after a while, I got to looking at it, and about 2 years ago, we looked at it and I had 11 songs that were pretty much done. And we talked and we were like, that kind of sounds like an album. And so this is kind of a bucket list. Also, one of the purposes of this whole project was to see what can I do as a songwriter, how many different styles. So you'll notice that this isn't like just one genre. And so that one's a little southern rock, pop, I don't know what you call things anymore. And also as I started looking at the songs, they kind of told a story. So we started with the first track of the album, Is Not There Yet, and it's a friends to lovers, or friends to almost lovers. And so maybe, boy, girl, been friends forever, walking home or whatever, and one of them says, I kind of like you more than, and the other one's like, I'm not sure yet. And so that was the kind of the imagination from that song. The next song kind of goes to the next step, is that it purposefully, for my music majors, you're going to love this. This is a mixed meter song. I purposely, from the beginning, knew it was going to be 2 different meters, because the verses are all about how you thought your life was before you fell in love. And then the choruses are absolutely how completely different, so a different tempo your life is, and how things that you didn't notice, maybe the colors are different, maybe something tastes better, or who knows. And so when we got into this, I had some problems with some lyrics I couldn't finish. So my daughter, Rebecca Kennedy, is actually my co-writer on this song. And then as we got into the studio, I did one track, we did one track, the 2 of us together, and then one morning I said, I think you need to record this. And so she's the lead vocal, and she is the vocal on this song, and this is The Day Before I Fell.
Blue.
watch your music. There is a place where we made a mistake, but no, we didn't. We kept it. If you can find an extra beat in the song, let me know and I'll do something for you. Who knows?
There's a 7 count somewhere in the song.
Oh, you gave it away.
Yeah, if you buy a CD,
If you find it.
you can listen to it over and over and
There
find
you go. I like it. Or streaming, hopefully tomorrow. About CDs. So we said we'd have CDs, alas. But also because the guys are really, really good. They found a mistake as they were doing today, and so they called, and I said, don't rush. And so they're repackaging and fixing the error that they found. So I'll have CDs, but if you want to pre-order tonight, at intermission or at the end, my laptop's at the back, and it's open to my website, and you can go and you can do a pre-order. Or you can just grab me whatever and get a CD, and what is my signature word? If I'm your teacher, you right? So, this next song is the title track. This song, I had a love and a relationship with this. Okay, this song came to me in a dream, complete. I had to get up and run to the piano. The words, the chords, the whole, it was kind of almost like a movie in my head. To be fair, this was written in 2020 when not much was going on. We were probably watching a whole lot of everything trying to fill our time. And so this one is Your Lover's Weekend Away Until Time Runs Out. And it's called Until Sunset. And I hope you like it. The warmth of your body, the touch of your skin, I will stay with you This is my duet partner for over 40 years. This is Donna Kennedy, my husband. And the first time I noticed him, he was at a keyboard singing a song. And I was like, I think it's Chris.
Yeah, but then I found out how you played and I got touched with the sound.
So, as we go in our little journey, so all our weekends away, all our things, everybody is happily ever after, right? All relationships. Who's going to say, not so much, right? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes you get your heart broke. And so, I always, I grew up, 70s, 80s, I loved Bonnie Raitt. I loved the blues. I loved Stevie Ray Vaughan. And I always wanted to be able to sing like a really, you hurt me, you crushed me, I hurt, gritty blues song. And so, I had some lyrics. It's funny, I sent this to two separate guitar friends because I needed guitar help. And both times I sent the lyrics, I said, by the way, Tom and I are fine. Because when the lyrics do not sound like we're fine. Now these are just, past, you can live life and have experiences. So this one, and Scott Lathrom, we used to play together like 30 years ago before all of us had kids. Before you existed. And so I knew I wanted him on the album, and he does a really nice channeling Stevie Ray Vaughan. And so we're going to do a little gritty blues, and I'm going to stand up on this one. And all I'm going to do is play an organ and sing. Right? Yep. We are ready.
Thank you.
little closet. One of the students and I were both struggling with a jazz lick, one of the guitar students, and it was the diminished 2 to the 5 to the minor 1. And getting my hands over that thing was driving me crazy. And so after he left, after we had spent a whole 30 minutes just trying to get under his hands or mine, I opened up the notebook and I thought, okay, what song's next? These lyrics are about that minute after the relationship's over and maybe you went back in town or maybe you're close to where they are and you think, should I call? Should I go back and no. Forward. And so this one's called Jus Some Places. And this is the answer to sometimes when you have a musical problem with one thing, you come out with a song. So this is my jazz waltz. I was also taking jazz at the time. So I sent this to my jazz teacher and said, look, I learned something. Yeah, let's do it. I almost got to your house, thought about knocking the door, but those old feelings came rushing back in like Pandora's box flying open. There's just some places, don't go back when that part of you is through. Don't keep hanging round on memories, sister, keep on walking. All I could look through old pictures, visit our old ones too. Guess I've got more healing to do, 'cause I heard this to the core. Yeah, there's just some places, don't go back, that part of you is through. Don't keep hanging round on memories, sister, keep on walking. To new love, maybe this time happy endings. I almost found your old number, but if you picked up the phone, would we know what to say? And the time got away, but for now I'm shutting the door. There's just some places, don't go back when that part of you is through. Don't keep hanging round on memories, sister, keep on walking. Yeah, there's just some places, don't go back when that part of you is through. Don't keep hanging round on memories, sister, keep on walking. Keep on walking, keep on living, keep on dreaming, keep on loving, keep your heart open. Another cool thing is all the rest of these phrases ended up with the minor. If you keep going around the circle on the 5-1, 5-1, 5-1 music majors, you eventually come back to a major, and so it gives you the hope at the end. So I just love how music helped make the answer. We're going to take about 5 minutes and take a real quick water break and bring somebody else on stage, and then we'll do the last 5 songs. Make sure this is all right. I'm going to take a minute and talk while they are all getting situated. So you'll notice if you have a program that on drums it says Steve Zobal / David Scafe. So Steve and Zobal's a friend of ours that we played back 30-something years ago. And so he played in the studio. And he lives in Georgetown. And when we had this date, he's like, I can't do it. And so I looked at Tom and I said, I think there's 2 other drummers in the county that I trust. And I said, and the first one is David. And so David is a fabulous drummer, has played for tons and tons of years, plays, for 3 gigging bands right now. I mean, he doesn't have time to do this. And I think he just did it because he loves me. And so give a round of applause to David.
Also teachers.
Yes. So, and we need the next generation of drummers badly, desperately. So on the end of the stage over here, you'll also see on cello, it says Jeremy Mitchell / Aaron Richardson. Aaron Richardson is here tonight because he also played in the studio on the very last song. Jeremy's a friend of mine. He used to be stationed back when we were all baby married and didn't have a clue. But he was a cello player, and so when he wasn't on duty, he would come out to the house. And I love playing piano and cello. It's one of my favorite. And so when I wrote this song, I knew I wanted cello. And so I called Jeremy and I said, Jeremy, I need you to play on this. And so I sent him a solo that we had worked up, and he did it, and he sent me, and so we laid it down. So on the album is actually Jeremy. Tonight, Aaron is going to play because he plays cello and double bass. And so this one is the most arrangement intensive. On the actual track, on the actual song, there's 4 keyboard parts. And so this one was one of my stretch as an arranger because I kept hearing strings and I kept hearing this fun little, like raindrops or kind of thing, and harmonies. And this one, all the rest, these last 5 songs, the other 5 talked about like a feeling or a moment in like love life, but they didn't have like a personal attachment to somebody. The last 5 songs are very personal. This song is about that second chance at love. And I have a cousin, and I love you if you're listening or watching tonight, or if you watch it later, who had a love, had a marriage, everything. He passed away. She went back to school. She did all her things. She thought life was what it was, and God said, hide and watch. And so she has another husband. She's got another life. And I love the way he looks at her, because I love her. And then I have a friend that in St. Louis that she, for the longest, was single, and she was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be single, but nothing's happening, so why do I feel like I shouldn't be? So one of the last things we got to do before we left there was to be at her wedding. And then there were a couple of others in our church up there that had some stories of it didn't work, and then everything got right, and then it did. And so this is for everybody that maybe thinks that your chances are over. And to celebrate, my favorite lyric in this is Caught Breathless in the Wonder. If you write poetry, or if you write songs, every once in a while you go, "Ooh, that was a good day. Thank you for that." And so this is called Love Again. Love again. What a welcome surprise. When I thought I would love no more, awakening old feelings inside. Caught breathless in the wonder, love again, joy again, the look of love from your eyes, hands reach out and take me in, held again, safe in your arms. After heartache and healing, I found love again. La da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, love again. La da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, love again. And I was a rookie. I packed away home. But your love came and found me. Since forever again I can feel hearts again, beating as one. Time stands still as I take it in once again. Someone by my side. I'm in awe of how it came, this love again. La da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da. to listen to this one either in the CD you buy or when you can find it streaming. Some services are going to hit tomorrow, and some of them are a little bit tardy. You never know. So if you follow my website, Donna K Music, I'm going to start putting like story behind the songs. I've done some Instagrams of that, and I'll continue to talk about this music, especially if you're interested in like songwriting and how chords and words go together. This one actually was part crowdsourced, and I love that we're live on Facebook. Facebook people that helped me write this song. Here it is. So one night I was working on a Valentine present for Tom, and we love going to the ocean. And the cover art for that Becca did, the picture of the two holding hands, she took from a photo that she and John had probably snapped of us because they like to sneak up behind us when we're at the beach. But this one I said, I need some things that you do with your sweetheart when you're at the beach. And so some of these I wrote, and some of them I'll have, I don't know who gets credit. Yell at me if you get credit. But this is called Meet Me by the Sea. But on the CD, you actually there's a sea, shore, seagull track underneath it. And so this is your Zen song. This has a lot of 9 and 7 chords. Very ambient music. Meet me by the sea and let the waves crash over us. Let me taste your salty kiss and brush the sand from your hair. Walk me down the shore as the waves come rolling in. Meet me by the sea for lazy days and starry nights. We'll build castles in the sand and watch the ships go out at night. The stars will be our guide to bring us home once again. So this one is special. Billy, stand up. This is Billy Perkins, Billy Ray Perkins. He is a commercial artist. He does like rock art posters. Is that how you say it? Sure. Okay, for albums and for a lot in Austin of concerts. He has done beautiful artwork for a whole lot of names that you know well. But not only is he an artist, but he's a musician. And so he has been doing like really, really hard rock stuff in Austin for a lot of years. And then it's funny, he is working on his songwriter album that comes out 4 days after month, 3 days, something next week. he and I actually, talk about, the girl that walked home from school or the boy, we were a clump of group that moved from the junior high up, and little by little people would move off away. And so Billy and I actually walked each other home from school in junior high. And so when I was working on this album, I had a poem that I had written about my husband, and I wanted it from those of y'all that know, musicians, keyboard people and guitar people approach chords differently, and so I wanted a little bit different something. So I sent him one night and I said, here, see what you can do with this. And then he sent me a note and he said, you made me cry. And so a couple weeks later, he sent me back. Everybody's in bed, I get this thing, I listen to it, and I sent him back and I said, you made me cry. So Billy and I wrote a really pretty song, and especially if you like, back in the days, like the Eagles with a whole lot of guitars just playing together. When we were in studio, we actually had Billy come in and play, so we had one more guitar. So it really sounded like that four guitar thing going. It's called In the Quiet Hours. You're the quiet to my soul. I hope you know. In the quiet is where I move and grow. In the quiet hour. When the quiet All right, we're almost done. So, that's the kind of the end of all the romantic love stuff, but there's other kind of love in the world. And so, I'm sorry guys, I'm not on purpose going to leave y'all out. Y'all can clap with us, but I'm a girl. And so, I have some sisters in my life that I can call no matter when. And then you guys have some roses. If you not, you need to get somebody. Or somebody that you can say, we have to take a ride, okay? Or I'm so mad, and they'll say, do we need to hide a body? So, you have those people in your life. And so this was the very last song that got written. We had a song that didn't happen, and so I thought, okay, we're gonna have this many tracks or whatever. And so it was the weekend before the group first came together to rehearse the album. And I was looking through the notebook, and one more time, I saw this phrase that said, rest in me. And then on another place, I saw a little phrase that I just written the thing. It said, lay it all down. And then there was a part somewhere on another page that said, I see your struggle. And I went to the keyboard, this keyboard right here, and in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I said, Rebecca, we have a song. And so we take turns on this, and it's a whole lot of fun, and it's one of those 2 and 4, and so we're going to start it, get the beat going, and if y'all want to clap, and then if you figure out the chorus when we're going, if y'all want to sing, and this one's just not to be taken too seriously, but just seriously enough that you're telling that person that I'm it, I'm your call, I'm your ride. There's a pillow with your name on it. It's one of the lyrics. Right here beside me. 30.
You know I got your back for whatever.
Trust in me, lay it all down. I'll hold you together till you're all alone. I'll be that someone you can always count on. Just trust in me. Trust in me, lay it all down. I'll hold you together till you're all alone. I'll be that someone you can always count on. Just trust in me. Sister, put your feet up. Put down the load. Tell me all your worries. Or don't. There's a pillow with your name on it. You're always welcome here. All right, so before we're done, and I have to bring somebody up, but I just wanted one more time, Aaron Richardson on cello and fixed to be on stand-up bass. Scott Lathrom did lead and rhythm guitar on the album, and he's here tonight. And you can play with me anytime. David Scafe on drums. Rebecca Kennedy on bass and some lead and background vocals. Tom Kennedy on acoustic and vocals. And where is John Kennedy? Where is that?
He's over there, right?
You need to come up.
I'm getting the camera back on. The
Oh.
guy.
Oh no, which one?
The recording.
Oh,
So
good.
it missed that last song.
Oh, okay. Is mine still going?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you can have the light. Great, great, great. So, this song, the long version on the recording was an answer to one of my problems, and then it was my wish for y'all. The tweet, well, the words came from a tweet that I had saved on my phone from January of 21. After we had COVID, after we'd been all stuck at home, we were, everybody was kind of starting to stick their head around the corner and is it safe to come out? What is life going to look like? We're so unsure and unsteady. And I had some friends on Twitter from all different countries that I had made friendships with kind of during that year. And I knew some of them were really, really struggling. And so I put this tweet out. And so the words of this song are exactly the tweet that I had put out. And then I was taking jazz lessons after that. And one of my struggles was the improv part. I could play, and Celine Hobauer, my boss now, was my piano teacher at one point, and she's been a mentor and a friend and all those kind of things. And she's fabulous, and she got me reading note. We didn't spend a whole lot of time, probably because we were just really, really busy, doing much improv and off the page. I picked up a little playing for worship, but I really wanted to discover that side. And so after taking some lessons, and when we got in the studio, I got home one night and just quietly playing with this tweet, had the words in front of me. And there's really just 3 chords to this whole thing. And I just kind of gave myself permission to piddle, to wander on the keyboard. So when we got into the studio, I told them, I said, okay, we're going to do the part that's set out, arranged. And at some point, I'm just going to forget you're there. So if you listen to the track, it's 8 minutes long. And it got done at the end, and I was like, oh, so what needs to be cut? And they were screaming and yelling nothing. There's like 4 minutes in the middle of me just wandering. It's a one shot. It'll never sound like that again because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just following my head.
First
and my heart.
take.
Anyway, so this one, and so we did a little fun thing. Whoops, wrong one. so we kind of crafted part of it kind of like an old 30s radio thing. And so here it is, My Wish for You before you go home tonight. It's called P.S. Hey You.
obviously not the 8-minute version.
Thank you so much. Thank you from Texas College for letting me do this. This may be the only time, who knows, hopefully not, that the whole album gets played front to back. Thank you for Celinda, the Fine Arts Chair, and also music coordinator, and like I said, my mentor, friend, piano teacher, encourager, all kinds of things. Thank you for all the blessings you are in my life. And